Welcome to Settlement 7. Continuing after that rough one last time. Had a bit of a struggle there, but still managed to finish it right at the start of year 6, so should have been a year 5 win, but some unforced errors led to where we're at now. So we did reveal an event here, which we will have to take if we want to get the reward, or we bypass and sort of go over to this Frost, which Frost is a very easy one, so that's definitely a good one to pick up. But Obsidian Loremaster is quite nice. It's going to require us to do 2 forbidden events, which means that we're going to have to prioritize going for forbidden glades, which normally I wouldn't, but here we, have to. 20 vegetables, nice, a little extra starting food, something that's forageable, pickleable. Just, it's always good to have a little bit extra starting food. And then the 10 planks also. Usually you're restricted by your building resource throughput, and so 10 extra starting planks that you don't have to spend embark points on is something that can be quite good. So if we're going to do this, it will be on Ashen Thicket, which is kind of interesting. You can get some broken combinations with these cornerstones. So if we do this, which I'm leaning towards doing, if I do this, though, I can't reach here, I don't think. I can only go about 3 hops between edges. So if I did a settlement here, I go 1, 2, 3, so I could drop another one somewhere in here. So that kind of would leave us going probably this direction. Maybe be able to pick that one up. Lead us over to this one so that we can then get back on track to going this direction. Maybe, yeah, so maybe we'd be able to go boom, 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 here, here. Won't be able to reach anything here without doing something like a range extension. Yeah. We'll have to figure that out. Some of that will depend on what these are, if they're events or other modifiers. So let's grab this one. So with Ashen Thicket, we will be mining oriented. So bats actually are not bad here. And as we learned last time, our extra 2 people are already factored in here. So, so we're either starting with 12 harpies, 11 bats and humans, or 12 harpies and bats. All of these have pretty good sets of starting resources. double plain food and some pipes. Double regular food, what do you want to call it? Raw food versus cooked food. Double cooked food plus more raw food. So that's actually, or double raw food, really. So that's actually a lot of starting food for free. Or we're getting double raw food, some dye, some fuel. I think I'll exclude this one out. It's the, well, actually no. This is tied for the most people. But if I was gonna go that route, I think I would go ahead and just get the bats and the resources down here. Well, do I really, how much do I actually want bats? Biscuits, paste, skewers, paste. So they'd have a paste overlap. They'd have a biscuit overlap here, but biscuits are a lot harder to get online. So give my humans porridge from the get-go. Depends on who I get, if I need pickled goods or not. Extra pipes are nice. Be able to get more buildings online faster. That's a lot of food. Would I be going in a farming direction? If I picked humans, I certainly could. Farm is only 4, so that's actually viable. Could go for biscuits, depending on who I get on 3rd. That may or may not. Like if I got beavers, I would go triple biscuit, which would be pretty good. One less person for all that extra food, or one more person in pipes. Let's think about that. So if I go human here, I only have 5 points now. We take the farm, we take the vegetables, that would sort of lock us in here. Probably don't need to dip into my reserves right now. So that would be one option. I have a pretty easy starting go here. Or we take this, we probably drop the farm. Since we're double pace, maybe bring some meat in case. Get fuel from the trees. Yeah. I don't see any reason to not. I don't normally embark with a farm, so it'd be kind of interesting. It would be kind of interesting to go that route. I guess I wasn't paying. So there's farm and an herb garden. I'd lean towards the farm. Chopper camp is also in play. It's really only eggs, so to take anything, it would maybe be a forester since we've got roots and vegetables, but that's all the way at 6. So, yeah, foragers. What did I say? Foresters. Let's go farming. Let's go farming. I like that. All right, so we'll go humans and bats. Get a ton of extra starting food. We will have 14 people to start with. A little bit of food and a farm, and we'll see what we manage to get with humans. We can figure out where the nearest farm is and sort of prioritize that. And then we're going to need to go for the Forbidden Glades pretty quick. That might be Glade 2 and 3, or maybe I'll try to push it to 3 and 4, depending on their location. Hopefully the map cooperates. Let's see what we get. All right, and then we will take a 0 points here. All right, what do we have here? Gathering speed increased by 50%, so that's actually a pretty nice one. Trade routes are slower. Not the worst, not, it's a little bit annoying just because it means we can't get as much trading done usually. Sacrificing is faster. That doesn't really usually affect me too much. Faster impatience growth, that's fine. I actually don't mind that. And higher service good consumption. So that could affect us. We can always just avoid doing service goods during the storm. Normally we're going to just try to activate that at the start of Drizzle and burn through the Drizzle and clearance to finish up. So that probably shouldn't affect us too much. But sometimes you do end up. All right, so let's see what we got. So we got frogs. Interesting. Double porridge for them is actually kind of good. And we do have soil right there. Get my map lined up here. Tend to like a square frame of reference. So yeah, we should. Is it worth trying to rush that? Probably not now. We have too much other stuff to do right now. But we can definitely make sure we have this online for year 2. We do have mushrooms and we have fabric, hemp, flax. All right, so we do have over here a manufactory, which I'll need to remind myself here. I think that's no buildings. I think that has coats or something in it, and maybe barrels, fabric and barrels and dye. Okay, interesting. Fabric, barrels, and dye. So not really in a hurry to get containers. I don't have pickle goods. Luxury and leisure are really the only things I would need that for. We do have double biscuit and double pie, which is encouraging for me going the farm route. Hopefully I can get a flower building and we'd be able to leverage that pretty quick. Then we have double paste and double porridge. So our food overlap is quite strong. The only thing we don't have overlap with is the skewers. For the bats. So we have 2 coats and then boots. And then we have double religion. And that's it. Our service goods are not really overlapping that good for us. But religion would be okay. Okay. I think food is definitely a better option for us, at least to get started with. All right, so let's see. Forbidden Glade. One way down here. One way over here, which actually isn't bad because if we're going to go this way for the manufactory, we would be in range of that one. And then I have some options here. I could either go north here and pick one of these, maybe go here. Or I could go east here and be in range of that. I'm cutting through there. I could even actually go like that and do it without even getting another dangerous glade. I think definitely this will be my first one though. Get that manufactory. Dye would help me get paste. But I would need a meat source because there's only eggs, I think I said. Yeah. So I would need a meat source for my paste. Oh, I can't use eggs for paste. Okay. And fish. So eggs and fish for paste are viable. Both are on this map. Okay. So yeah, I could definitely get paste going at some point. All right. Let's take care of my starting business. So consumption, we'll disable all that. And I didn't bring eggs. We'll do the bugs and the eggs to start. We have mushrooms available to us, so going mushroom. And we have 4 nodes, I think it is, or only 3. Okay, only 3. Yeah, 3. All right. Do I want them to eat? No one benefits from my pickle goods, so I'll let them eat the pickle goods. Actually, yeah, let's do that. We'll just go. We'll use the pickle goods. Does the porridge get me anything right now? Not really. Just time. Save the porridge. Wait the pickle goods to start. And then we will... We'll have to keep an eye on that, though. Once they run out, I need to enable something. But they'll never eat it if I enable the raw food. So let's try to burn through that first, which should happen in the first... yeah, actually we have exactly 14 people, so 2 cycles would happen at the end of Drizzle. All right, let's check my blueprints. Kiln or plantation? Oh. Don't think a plantation works for me here. I already have the farm. Kiln could be okay. Better bricks. Don't really need jerky, but better bricks and access to making coal could be useful. Because that is a very good coal recipe, which means that I could... But this map is centered around mining, so I'm very likely going to want to get a coal mine online instead. But if I go, like, say, a copper and a salt mine instead, could have the option to just convert my wood into coal to make it more efficient. So it wouldn't hurt to have, plus never know when I'm going to find those mines, so it couldn't hurt to have access to it. So maybe more so just for the bricks, but out of these two choices, it's a little early, unfortunately, to have to re-roll this, but let's grab the kiln. They really want me to grab this plantation. With that said, Weaver is not a bad pickup here. I do have boots. My frog's needing boots. It's the best fabric recipe. So I could do coats very efficiently. It makes that manufacture a little bit less desirable potentially. But access to training good is good too because, actually I missed that. So we do have double training good. So double brawling and double religion. Okay. So actually, yeah. Weaver's a decent pickup here. If I end up with anything needing me to make packs of goods, I can use the fabric for that. A very efficient recipe. All right. Let's grab a woodcutter camp. We're going to need to cut through this direction rather quickly. Honestly, I mean, several of them are quite far away anyway, so yeah. And then we're gonna go this way and have them chop through here rather soon. Since I have the amber, I can afford to crack that rather quickly so I can start getting it set up for year 2 at least. Grab makeshift post. Let's grab trading post. And then crude. Then we'll get our pass down. All right, and then we'll get, let's see, so I have 2 frogs, only need 12 houses. All right, we'll do that, and then we will get our park. Oh, and I should have done, I'd like to get a rain collector going too. I'll bump that up to make sure they get that done quickly. Though I don't have food production off the bat here. So we're going to have to get our mushrooms online sooner rather than later. would. Is there any field kitchen play here? Could make skewers. Could. I'd have the mushrooms. I have the bugs and then mushrooms. Vegetables and roots. Never gonna need pickle goods. Biscuits and paste I will need, but hopefully I can get a better version of those online. Do I like the idea of getting a makeshift post? I think I do, actually, because I have a good resource set up to get at least some of those out. It would take, once my pickle goods run out, it would take some of the pressure off of my food supply for a little while at least. So let's do it. Yeah. We'll bump that up to... That's fine. Okay. I think that's good. Let's get going. All right, so we'll throw our frogs in here. That will make them very happy. All right. We'll just get our humans chopping wood. One thing I do need to be careful about is I don't currently have a good way to make bricks for frog houses. Fortunately, none of the effects are housing oriented this time, so that's helpful. Woodcutter Song is just really good here. It just takes an edge off your resolve. So I'll take that. All right, so let's get one of you making me packs of provisions. And we will let the woodcutters do their jobs here. All right, so let's throw in... Bats are going to be my struggle here. Let's throw them in here. We'll pipe this. And... eventually we'll have that. And we'll let them go wild. All right, so let's have you guys chop through here for me. And then we're gonna dig deep in here real quick. All right. So we have an algae pond, copper ore here, or probably just take the pipes and the crystallized dew. On this map, we have clay. We do have access to making training gear, and we are getting marrow from the trees. So we can probably grab this with the marrow at some point. Kind of an interesting setup here for the farm. Let's make a little alcove there for the farm to go in. And then, yeah, let me just clear that up a little bit. So without foxes this time, we're going to need to be a little bit more careful with our dangerous glade opening. Oh, there's another one over there. There's double algae pond? Wow. Okay. All right, we're going to drop you down here. Let's have you clear away down here a little bit. Oh, you're done. Oh, I never checked that. Ah. My bee. All right, let's pay you. What do we have here? We could go resin. I don't mind that, I think. Yeah, let's just grab a smidge more there. All right, so pickle goods are almost gone. All right. We now have an upgraded hearth. We're set up to be able to cut through here. Let's grab... Yeah, we should just do this. Just make a little bit of planks there. Want to get our farm online during the storm at least. Yeah. Okay, who do I have in? Oh, you know what I should have in? That's what I should have had in. A slight mistake there. All right, we have no reason we can't cut during the storm, so we'll go ahead and do that. I should have done that a little bit sooner. Let's grab these real quick too. 2 stacks of dedication for 90 seconds. I don't even have the building up, and I don't really prefer killing my villagers. Stonecutter and harvester and deliver 10 bricks. Don't really like this one. It's not ideal. The resources you get out of it don't really compensate you for the brick loss. I mean, it's an easy one to do if you have good brick production options, which I don't right now. There are eggs on the map, and I probably will want to get them. So this one I can probably do. I don't like burning that much food, but +2 to biscuits is not terrible here. And then I'm replacing the food with at least some of the food back and getting 2 people. So I'll go with that one. I know I will have a ruin. Do I want to do this? I could probably do it. I'll have 1 cut here. Could cut 2 smalls and then get that ruin online as quickly as I can. Question is, I already have access to boots, and boots are not like, I only have 2 frogs so far. You know, I don't know if I'll end up with a bunch more, but tool access is nice. Should hopefully have, between my mining and everything, I should be able to make bars, and the ability to do that 5 read per minute. I mean, I have the flax already available. It's tempting, though. I could definitely do this one. Now, I am a little gun shy because my last timed one didn't exactly work out. This one's just simple and easy for 2 more people and 15 amber, which is nice. But I would like to get some parts. But didn't give me any parts. This is also a very easy one. I'm going to do it pretty quickly on its own. So this one gives me people and parts and pipes. So I think I will go that. Geyser pump to level 1. More per deliver 5 purging fire. Both of those are nice and doable. I think like this one is a resource drain for slightly worse resources here. And I don't currently have oil production, and I don't know that I'll need it. This one is something I would probably do anyway at some point, so I could just prioritize it. Getting the 15 bricks would be nice because I do need my frog houses, and then yeah, let's do that one. I need to get a geyser pump up. Oh, and it's already been counting that one, so I'm actually not that far off from doing that one now. Do I want to burn? Six eggs there. I mean, it doesn't get it for me though. I'm still 5 short. I'll need to make more packs at some point, so may just have to wait for me to get an egg line, or not egg line, a egg resource somewhere. Let's pop y'all out. I'm gonna move you over here. pop you down here. Let's get our herbalist camp online. And you guys did all the ones you could there. We are getting, we're getting berries, I think, from the trees too. Yes, okay. Okay, so that kind of takes care of this side to some extent. If I can get eggs or roots or vegetables. So I have the mushrooms here. And all of these are viable. I mean, all 4 of these are viable because I'm getting the berries off of the trees too. They're just not a resource node that can spawn. So we're doing all right there. We went through all the pickle goods. Now we're using the skewers. I'm gonna pop y'all out for now. Okay. All right. Ooh. Okay. It gives me a fishing hut for free. Yet another algae pond. A big one this time, which this one will work for. So that's good. Yet more soil over here. So actually, what else do we have? So we had the cooperage that I saw. It's interesting the cooperage showed up instead of this. Or no, the manufacturer did show up. Never mind. There's a manufacturer that showed up. So that mainly I will be using for dye potentially. And then I guess barrels later on if I need to make ale or wine. Cooperage is nice though for the coats. Packs of luxury goods don't hurt either. And even better barrels. So I can make all the barrels in the world that I don't actually need right now. Let's see. So we get a little stone here, actually. This is a little trick that I like to do. Let's clear that. You get all that pathway stone out. So now I have 13 stone for free out of there. That enough? Yeah, so I could open this now, actually. What I did not get was a geyser, unfortunately. The question is, would I rather farm over here and get a warehouse going over here and get myself a nice little hearth over here? Probably what I will do. Yeah. I mean, with the number of humans I have, I could actually get both sites going, which would give me a lot of vegetables, actually. So that would take care of, between the mushrooms and the vegetables, that would give me access to skewers for the long term. Then I could also do the wheat or the grain get flour once I can get a flour building online, which unfortunately I haven't gotten yet. So, all right, the event is a Totem of Denial, which this is the one that gives you +3 resolve, which is good. I'd like to do this if I can. Yeah, the storm swap timing is between the two of these. Is there 2 or 3 of them? I think there's only 2. At least the one that washes away your roads is kind of a non-issue usually. That one's a lot better if you just want to leave it going so that you can try to get these resources. In this case, I can make training gear, but I don't know that I can make it fast enough. It's not a good training gear recipe either. So like I can only do 1 cycle here. Or I take that stone, open this up, that gives me 15. 15 would let me do enough. But I would need to get it done very quickly, which means I would need more planks. Yeah, I don't think I can because I'd have to do this event, get the dew out of it. Only then can I start making it. So we're probably looking at 2 minutes transport time. It'd be pretty quick. It'd be close. I have 6.5. Yeah, so I have 6.5 minutes of wiggle room. I could maybe pull it off. The question is, do I want to spend... I don't have frogs, and I'm getting a lot of pipes. Not frogs. I don't have foxes, so I don't need them for fox houses. I'm getting a lot of pipes anyway. So that would be the main thing I would spend it on. Alternatively, I could call him now and then call another one after the storm finishes. Because he won't have, I don't think, anything that will do it. But the next one might. I would need to get a bit more amber, though, probably, to be able to afford it. Which hopefully I can. Let's call him, yeah. Yeah, and I'm getting pipes here too. So yeah, I have tons of value here. 15 bricks there. Okay, so let's let's set that up as our order of operations. Let's see if we can handle it ourselves. So we get the weaver going. Let's do a little rearranging here. All right, so I'll save this plot for my blight post. So I will put my weaver right here. Yeah. We'll save this spot for my blight post. Put the weaver right here. All right, so I need 4 more planks. Not a ton of wood to go on right now. And then I'll want to get... Yeah, I actually don't need them that fast. So let's do this. Let's grab 2 of you. Actually, no, I need to finish that first. There we go. Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. So we're gonna grab a human out of there. We will put 2 of you in here. Pull that real quick. What's my fallback here? I'll have the marrow probably. All right. Yeah, as expected, you don't have anything. I could buy the planks, but I should save my amber in case I need to purchase something. Could also buy eggs here. That's actually appealing, although will that leave me? So if I pop that out, need 5 eggs. But I don't have, I mean, I guess I could use the berries. I use the berries there, and I'm getting vegetables from the farm. Skewers never made it onto my list, did it? One thing I do wish is you could rearrange this. I think it does it in order of how you selected them. When I add something after the fact, it Doesn't like group them together. Okay. Okay. So we're gonna let the human build these, then do that. Need the planks for that. Ooh. How did it fall so much? I guess it wasn't quite as high. Yeah, okay. All right, well, I need some more labor anyway, so let's grab you. And we will redirect y'all this direction. My peeps, okay. 3 parts isn't bad, but I have a lot of parts, I think, coming my way. I'd rather take the more people here. And the 13 coal is not bad at all. Not bad at all, so we'll take that. Luckily that kept me just under. So now we can swap you in there. That will make you happier. So the 2 humans in there. Extra person in there. Okay, so you guys are done. So actually I need... Planks are taking me longer than... Should have put 2 people on the planks. Oh, I didn't check my trade routes. Need my skewers. Don't love most of these. I do have 10 parts. Have I not pulled any mushrooms yet? Wow. Guess it hasn't been that long. Okay. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Very plank inefficient, didn't it? Some leather or reed would have been nice. Yeah. I mean, we can do it. I need you guys to move that. Yeah, it's going to be a little painful, but we can do it. Fine, I make 30 of these. Probably pipe it here. I've got the resources. So let's do that because I can actually accelerate it too. Actually, let's really accelerate it. And then let's go straight for vegetables to begin with. All right, in the meantime, should grab to you, make me some more food. I think I'll be able to do this. I think we'll be good. Okay. All right, so they'll be done after this cycle. Yeah, that should be good. All right, and that's nice because it'll give me +3 resolve, which is always really good. I also have this cache I never looked. 20 bricks, okay. I don't hate that. I'll have some extra training gear. All right. Y'all are gonna work on that for me. I got that one. Got more people. And packs of crops, and then that one's easy enough. That was good. People and human support. That one also is actually quite nice, though. Give me a lot of people. I just can't make either of these right now, so this seems more like the way to go. Any 6 trade routes and have 20 amber traded, which I mean, it's basically unless you get really small trade routes, that's sort of guaranteed. I don't dislike this, getting just straight up amber and some bricks, but this one's so easy. It will be slower though. This gives me even more people and more parts. I think I've had people and parts. Well, I would have people on everyone. And I've had parts on 3 out of the 5. Or 3 out of the 4. The bricks would be nice also. Real question is, do I need... I'm getting 3, 6, 8, 10 people. Like, I'm actually going to probably be a little over... Like, I mean, having too many people is not a bad problem to have, but... Let's grab that first. I kind of feel like I have enough parts and people. I could use the bricks and the straight amber here for something. Should be doing it anyway. Let's grab that one. That's right. I start with pottery anyway. I could actually. I could just get 9 amber or 6 amber right there, I guess. Now that's interesting. Actually, both of these are interesting. Mushroom seedlings would mean that my farms are super powered because they could do both the mushrooms and the grain and the vegetables. Now, with that said, I already have the grain for doing flour. The mushrooms would be useful mainly for skewers, I think. And porridge, I guess, but I can use the grain for porridge also, so that's fine. I think I can use them to make wine, but that's about it. Like, actually, mushrooms don't do a whole lot for me outside of skewers, which, to be fair, is currently sustaining me. But I have mushrooms here. So and I mean, skewers isn't my end game. I'd rather be doing paste, biscuits, and pie, which none of those need mushrooms as opposed to just having grain and something else like eggs and fish. So, and actually, interestingly enough, no quality control is honestly probably one of my favorite perks. I mean, there's some good ones. But this one does 2 things for you. One, it makes it to where your wood production is way easier, which we are struggling on the wood front. That would make it to where we're no longer struggling on the wood front. And then the insects at the beginning of every drizzle means that you get free food. Now, the downside is that you lose all of your wood, but if you're utilizing it, right? Like if I'm making planks, I'm making purging fire, and then my choppers can go chop more anyway, because that +2 means I'm getting wood very quickly. I don't need that many people chopping to get, enough wood to sustain me. So this one, I was tempted by this one just because I have the farm and I have the humans, but it doesn't really fit into the build. So this one is just generally good. So now I'll have really good, efficient wood chopping. We do get another building here. Oh, this is interesting. So the brine works is something that was added since I had last played. Which in a different situation, I think is really nice. Like this is being able to farm insects is kind of cool. Essentially having a meat farm is something that is not something that we were able to do before. So I do appreciate that. And then having an alternate way to get salt. Because if you think about it, outside of certain biomes like Coastal Grove, I think the only way you could get salt was mines. And when you look at the other mineable resources, I guess, did fishing? I don't think so. I think it was literally only Coastal Grove. So when you look at the other similar mineable resources, copper you can get off of stone, just natively. Then obviously things like Scar Orchard gave it to you in other ways. And then coal, obviously we have a building that can produce it. So there were other ways to get these resources, the other minables, but salt was locked behind mining only. I take that back. I think you do get it as a secondary resource from leather, I think it is. So yes, I guess in that way it was a little bit like copper. Or I mean, not a little bit. It was like copper, I guess, in that regard. But you got it both from, I think, stone and clay with copper. So regardless, you would always have an option on how to get copper, a way to get copper on the map. But with salt, if you didn't have salt mines on the map, you weren't going to get salt. Now, salt in and of itself has alternatives in a lot of recipes. But anyway, so with that said, it's a cool building. I just don't really need it because I'm now getting insects from my quality control, and there are salt mines on the map, so I probably will get salt somewhere. And I don't really need salt that much. I think paste, I can use it instead of dye, but I have dye. I think biscuits, you can use it. So, yeah. Smokehouse, on the other hand, getting buildings that are like really good for something that I don't need. Like I don't need jerky, but I do need incense. It's a terrible incense recipe, but it would give me access to it. So, and there's clay on the map. So if I really need pottery, having access to pottery, yeah, not a great building for me, but it is a usable building for me. So, all right. Trader wise, yeah, let's just use that for 6. I'll need to get more, and I have people that I can do that with. Oh, I didn't buy, that's unfortunate. I had thought about buying those, well, it's a good thing because I was not going to be able to get anything I needed anyway. She might have some eggs for me. So let's prioritize not using them since I need to get that done. So I'll have you just make it with those berries for now. It's another thing I use the insects for. So yeah. All right. Yep. Not getting. I already had jerky anyway. I could make jerky 2 different ways. All right. All right. Well, let's get you guys finished here. All right. Might be in a little bit of trouble here, actually. I hope they can load it fast enough. You guys go swarm over there and get that online ASAP. There we go. It's not gonna make a captain. Unfortunate. I guess 13 seconds of that effect is not bad. Just can't leave it running persistently. We'll throw some of the like normal timings off a bit, but it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's put one person back in here. Let's get a couple more houses up. I can get fish from that. Can do this one once I can find some eggs. I can do this one basically anytime, but I'll need to make the packs of crops. This one I need to find a geyser pump for, which I'm thinking, let's shop here. With any luck, get a good one. 10 skewers. Guess we got 20 more coming out. We're riding that line, but we do have enough to make. Okay. We'll be getting more of this in a second. Yeah, let's do that one. I need to get enough little trade routes going. Actually, yeah, the 1 point of impatience isn't bad. We'll hit during storm, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. Hey, we got a Drizzle geyser and eggs. Okay, perfect. Need to make more. Oh, yeah, you're making me more planks. And roots. Okay. That's actually not bad at all. And we did get a mine down here. It is a copper mine. I would like to get a coal mine, but we'll take the Drizzle geyser. My goal here would be to get porridge now. I need a porridge building, ideally. Let's see. Order of operations here. Let's grab a trapper camp so I can get the eggs going. I will want to get this online so that I can get, so I would have this order done. I can get this order done. I can theoretically do this one, but I would need to make my packs of crops, which I'm going to need. It's going to eat a lot of my vegetables to do that. Could get the roots to do it, or the grain. I mean, ideally, I guess I should get grain to do that. Let's also do this. Well, I need my blight post. Yeah. Okay. Need one more brick for the blight post too. Need more planks for it. Where was I getting bricks from? This one. Okay. So let's prioritize that first because I need the bricks from that. I could also get them from this. Actually, let's do that. Let's get one of you over here working on this. I'm thinking let's pipe this. I'm always hopeful that I'll get something better for my resources, but I am not. This is an interesting choice. Extra pipes aren't bad. This would even me out too. But I have so many people. I don't really need the extra people. Now 42 herbs. So that'd be used for my packs of provisions. Not my packs of crops. Okay. Still not bad, but I guess more people is more people, right? I actually have things I could fill them in on. Another farm. Could have some more woodcutters. Don't necessarily need them, but maybe I do. I'm going to need to make some purging fire soon. Yeah, I guess I don't. I guess the herbs don't help me immediately. Extra pipes. I've been getting a lot of extra pipes here, which has been helpful. So let's just take more people. I can still get down. Well, but I'm going to need to chop another one here. Which is what one? Maybe this one. Or do I want to go ahead and chop through to that one? I don't know if I'm in a position to do it, but yeah. So if I do that one, yeah, I do that one, and I guess maybe grab this one. Could tunnel up here and hit that, maybe. Maybe that's the play. Might have to open that one anyway, or I might end up, wanting to open that one anyway. But let's do this. I want to at least make room for my farm there. Okay, trade route. Said I had one. Oh, cool. And I got the extra coal. Sure, let's do that. Okay, so you're all done. Oh, the planks went into. I thought I know. I'll never understand. All right. Okay. Okay. That got me that one. That gives me the brick. Are there other trade routes I could work towards? I mean, technically I could do that one. All right, I got another building. Okay. That's actually not bad at all. Really good paste. So that combine that with the dye, I can make also biscuits. I mean, it's not the best biscuits, but it's it's an improved biscuit recipe. And wine. So let's grab that. It's a food building I can definitely leverage. Yeah, I could do the scales or some copper. So maybe that copper mine would be good for me, or just use the insects that I'm going to be getting. Don't actually need a ton of it, particularly since that's the really good. I only need 2 per 10. So we're saying I need 5 procs out of every 1 proc of these. So 4 insects makes me 50 baseline. Yeah, 4 insects makes me 50 baseline paste, which is actually really fine. Probably don't need to worry about that much. All right, so I do need more houses. Probably I want to think about probably want to think about making another hearth. Okay. Do I quickly chop through to this forbidden? Not sure I'm there yet. Might be fine. Let's go up here. It'll be a quick cut. So how many bricks do I have? 14 bricks. What do I need to make? 3 bricks there for the cannery. Like I definitely do want to get the cannery online sooner rather than later. We could get salt, that's be good too. I need to get eggs. All right, and I'm getting 20 bricks there. Okay, that's right. So yes. I guess I'm getting so many people. I could actually try to leverage the Manorial court here. We'll see if I start getting too many people. All right, so let's make our hearth over here. I just need a few more planks for that. That's fun. With enough people, I should get this online soon too. Let's go ahead and do that actually. Then if I can get the planks, I can get this one online. The dye, I can make coats also. So yeah, between fabric, dye, probably get this online then. Actually, we'll do it over here so that I leave that open. And then get one of you in here making me some of those. Yeah. We'll pop you out for now. Okay, good show. All right, so now we'll throw a bat in there. We will move you over here. Do want to clear away a little bit there, I guess. You guys, okay, you're 2 minutes away. We're a minute into the storm. Doesn't really matter. We'll get a point of impatience. It's fine. The storm will go like, what, 16 seconds longer. It's fine. How are we gonna do on resolve here actually? Oh, the biscuits got eaten. Nice. If I stop all my cutting, I will be able to get down to 1. But then if I make a dangerous cut here, I'll be stuck at 2. Unless I call a trader. I'm stuck at 2. I'll need to go down. I'll go down by 12. I could actually, if I unset porridge for my frogs. No, I'm getting +3 from biscuits. So the +3 from biscuits will wear off. They'll be at 10. Probably call a trader to be safe then. If I do that, I'll be all right. I do need to be careful then. about completing these, because extra people might mess me up here. So yeah, let's do that. Let's call the trader. Well, let's crack the Glade, then call the trader and see what I'm dealing with. So yeah, we can go ahead and crack it. All right, we got big eggs. Doesn't help me. I finally do have clay, more roots. That's good. Purging fire, more bricks. That's also good. And free mushrooms. I got 2 of these. That one's less good, but not terrible. Free boots is not bad, actually. Let's see. The event itself, I can either burn all my resin. With the Manorial Court, that's kind of interesting. Honestly, if I could get this plus Hidden from the Queen plus the Manorial Court, like, that would be really good synergy. So that's just increased hostility. I could do that with the marrow, so that would be a fine enough fallback. It'll give me a source of hostility reduction. I don't normally like to have my villagers leave, but on this particular game, with frogs plus all of the people I've gotten out of orders, I'm going to be at 31 just from orders, and then I'm going to have another. So I'm going to be at 35, or I could be at 35 if I did everything. I don't necessarily think I'm going to get this one by the end of Storm, but could have like 35 people, even, 36 people, something like that, by the end of year 2. That's actually crazy. Wouldn't mind. I haven't really played around with this mechanic that much, just because normally losing people is a huge downside. Like, all right. Well, anyway, at this point, I have enough bricks where I don't like need to rush to get the clay online. Okay. How much wood do I have? Actually, I don't have very much wood at all. Which is fine. If I could cut through the storm. I'm a little worried here. I do have the Mara, so I guess I'm not really worried. But the marrow is my fallback for this. Do I mean, I can always do it. I have enough resin too. I mean, the paste and the instants are nice, but I mean, even just having this, if I happen to oopsie not get my blight rot done fast enough or something like that, this would not be a terrible thing to have just to get some benefit out of messing up like that. Like, we'll kill one person. So I could just do that after the storm. No problems. Yeah, okay. So that's fine. All right. No harm, no foul. We'll put a human in here. You guys actually are not going to finish in time. Should have made another one. Oh, I was in the middle of this, wasn't I? All right. So that upgrades that one. You are just shy. But I have enough brick where I should go ahead and make myself a couple froggy houses. Could add a path over here, to be honest. Alright, so then that would then mean I need a garden, which I get the frog houses up. That's +5, actually. So it'd be at 15, 11. So I could stay at 2. Potentially, because I could give the frogs the porridge. Yeah. Okay. Actually fine, but I already called the trader? No, I didn't. Let's go ahead and call him. Got a little amber to burn here. Oh, they've been consuming it already anyway. Okay. Okay. Thanks, fish. Still no flower buildings. The thing I could do is get my Forsaken altar up. But once I make those frog buildings, I can't. And I think I'm gonna need my wood anyway. That may be something for next year. I'll get a bunch of woodcutters up and really blaze through the wood. I think grab this. That's right, I could throw some frogs in here too. That actually might be the play. Hmm. Oh, that's why I went through so much. Oop, okay. Alright, so let's throw 2 of you in there. That's all I really needed to do. So I can keep cutting. Could buy some brick. Could buy some planks here. Don't hate that. If I spend 12 bricks to make my frog houses, I would need 1 more brick to make the thingamaboopy, the altar. Okay. I can actually pop y'all out for now. Because I think if I'm going to do anything, I should use them to make my purging fire for next season. So I'll burn through as much wood as I can, storing up what purging fire I can. Let me pop you out of there. Oh, I didn't. Well, whatever. It's fine. Okay, so y'all finished that, which is great. Alright. So I'm gonna have y'all make me grain in preparation. All right, everyone is housed now. We're all happy. Shall I? Okay, so here's where the rub is that... oh, I should also look at these. Yeah, I can afford to do that one. I really don't like doing that one. Um... More newcomers. Could take just 2. Could take 4. Guess I'll take the 4 if I'm gonna be heading in the direction of maybe using the Manorial quartz and or that altar. So more people would be better here. How interesting would it be if I could get hidden from the queen? I mean, resources aren't too terribly different. A little more food over here, but that's fine. So packs of crops I'll do with that. Need to make what? Is it 8 of them or something? 10 of them. Yeah. I'll do that actually with those. That works out well. Guess I could also take a couple people. Get that one online too. And then all right. Okay, so let's grab this one. All right. 20 aesthetic decorations. That one's just a resource check, essentially. +1 to berries would be kind of good on this map, considering I'm getting them from the trees as a secondary resource. That would just give me more passive. This one I could do, because I'm going to have the cooperage soon, but this one. But then I would need to make and then essentially burn whatever resource I'm making, put into them. So just get coats online pretty quick here. That would make things a lot easier for me. I think I'm inclined to do this one. The crystallized dew would be nice too. It would give me the ability to make some more pipes at some point, or some more training gear. I mean, paste, obviously, I can use. That could be quite good. This is just a resource check, so I'm going to have to build a lot of planks. But I'm going to have a lot of wood, or I should have a lot of wood. So let's grab that. Be nice if I could get a better wood building. Empathy, or any 4 dangerous or forbidden glade events. That does give me pie and better skewers and copper bars, so I do like that. +1 to veg is also nice, except I've already, or no, I haven't gotten any veg. Well, it would, I mean, it'd be a very small help to my farm. It'd be better if I could find vegetable nodes, but problem with this one is I almost never can end up doing that. Like, this one's not an empathy. These are not empathy. Like, now the tricky part of this one is that, like, that's 4. So I have 1 that I'll be doing here. So I already have 1 on tap. I know I need to do 2 more forbidden glades. So that would give me to 3. I'd have to do 1 more before I even get access to the building and the resources. So, I mean, it's more likely that it will be doable than this one, I think, but I may not finish this one. We'll see. All right. All right, so let's start with the basics. Let's get our farms going. Actually pop you guys out. We will push for that. All right, so let's do this. We'll get a bunch of wood going. And honestly, we should get it going in that general direction. So I'll let them clean that up. And then I'll move it. You guys are, okay, you're pulling me bricks and mushrooms now. That's good. All right, so now I need to do this one, which means I need people. How much time do I have? Should probably start it. Who should I pull? Probably Blight Post. Will you let you just finish making me up to like 18 there? You can go full speed there. Yeah, so let's throw you guys over here. We'll do this one with the resin. It's gonna kill someone, unfortunately. So I think one of these guys, yeah, the one doing that. All right. since a bat died, I guess I don't get the dedication effect, eh? Oh, and I also got, so I should have got all my insects. Yeah, so I got a bunch of insects, so there's that. Those are now being used in my skewers. We have a lot of berries now. I'll probably need to leverage here. Because I do want to make my packs of crops. Guess I could use those in mushrooms since I have the bugs. I guess I could use the mushrooms I'm pulling over here. Those packs of crops, maybe? We'll see. I should be able to do 2 of these now. I do need 1 more frog house. And I will need 1 more shelter. Okay, then I'll need another park and another garden, which I'll need the planks for. Okay. Guess let's do that one. I'm getting more of that now. And then, yeah. Okay, so these are now done. Don't need fabric here. Don't need barrels here. I will do dye. So let's make 20 dye. There's 1 person in there. Don't know if I want to use those pipes just yet. Don't need barrels. Don't need packs of luxury goods. Fabric and leather, and I can use that. Did you guys pull what you needed? Not yet. So hold up. All right, so you guys finished those. So I'm going to move y'all over here now. We're going to start the process of heading back to this one. Yeah. Need to get back there. All right, so you're fine. Need to move 1 person over here. There we go. All right, so once these are done, you'll upgrade. Thinking I should make another farm over here just to help. Either that or I could do a... Should I just do a warehouse instead? Yeah, probably. Whoop. Let's just do a warehouse. That's fine. All right. I'll make that a little bit easier. All right, so I'll have so many eggs left there, which means I either want to get more eggs, which I have a big one there, but I don't have a big camp. Or I get fish here, which is only, fish are available too. I've gotten a ton of these algae ponds, which, to be honest, I could have done that for flour too. I don't think I can use those anywhere else. I mean, fabric, obviously. Fabric, flour. Coal, apparently. Oh, I didn't know that. And the ranch, that's right. Yeah, okay. And crystallized too, apparently. Okay, which I don't really need. I guess the coal, I do have the kiln, so I guess if I got a lot of it, I could make coal. I have a lot of wood, though. But maybe not as much as I think, considering how inefficiently I'm making my planks. Oh, you're not supposed to be making fabric. That's fine. Alright, so you've officially finished that. So let's get a forger's camp online. Because I have a lot of those around. I might destroy you here because I don't actually need you right now. Oh, darn. You guys, I wasn't watching. You barely made it. Lucky. All right. That actually wouldn't have been that bad either, though. Okay. So I get dye. I start making paste. Still don't have a porch building, which would be super ideal for me. All right. You now are able to work for me. There we go. All right. Let's get one of you. I should have more. Where else do I have more? All right, you're done for now. Let me get you over here. 50 of those. Should be able to do that. Don't have leather. Could get scales also from here. No, not from here. Okay, so I don't have scales. I think if I had a fishing pond, I'd have scales. Okay, oh, I do have another building here. Ooh, and I do get a big trapper camp. Could also go temple. Religion and education. So religion helps 2 and education helps 1. I currently can do incense, albeit very poorly. So that's kind of interesting to me. I don't think that would win it for me, though. It's a little early when I know, I mean, ironically enough, the Trapper Camp only has 1 resource on the map that I care about, but I have it right here. That would be a lot of eggs I could get to make paste, so... I think I will take that. Particularly since, I mean, I do need to get my Forbidden Glade events done first. Do I have any more I could do here? No. How many more do I need? 1 more for at least 1 amber, which is fine. I guess I should move y'all now that you cleared this up. Let's get you all back here. And we're gonna slice right through here, I guess. I don't know what makes more sense. I could try to go that way too, but then they've got like a super long path. At least here I got a straight shot. Actually, let's just slice through whenever, well, you guys can't reach, so that's fine. You're not done yet, that's why. All right, so we got our blight rot. Okay, so we got... I could actually do that one. I'd rather not use my parts right now, although I do have some more. Well, that one, maybe not. I got just 2 more there, so yeah. Actually do have a lot of different camps going. Just have you start getting that. Yeah, so let's just do the skewer one. That will get me that last bit. I will invest in pipes on this one. All right. I should drop. Oh wait, no, I don't need to. I have the geyser. I had a. I didn't have a Drizzle geyser last game, so I'm like, so I got paste and I have eggs. Let's make 50 of that. We will pipe you. Probably don't need 2 of you on there. Just keep making me planks because I'm going to need a bunch of them here. May not actually get to use the whole mining mechanic here. Could make a mine for copper. But all right, let's get this one done. So let's make 4 gardens. So that's 32 planks. That will get me... Oh, wait, no, I only need 3 more. Okay, so 3 of those will get me this order done. That last trade work. So yeah, so I'll have all 3 of these orders done here. So I definitely want to get my whatchamajigger up. All right, so I am getting more people here, which is nice. 4 either way, more humans or more frogs. I don't know that it matters. More bricks would be nice. But this would give me an even number of apes. I do have access to stone or clay now, so... Although I do have access to this here too. Yeah. All right. Let's grab that. And grab... I'll pay for the frog house. Although I could just make some... Yeah, packs of building materials actually. So, yeah, let's grab this one. All right, so we have 38 people. Have you guys work on that. Actually, just a second ago, I was trying to figure out where to pull people, and now I have more than enough. Okay, so now that one's done. That gives me my pastes and my berries. All right, and I did get another recipe here. So what do we get? I am having luck here with my, and I say that sarcastically. Every time I get something, it's like something I don't really need that much. And then what I do need is a 1-star. But it gives me access to flour. So I can make it work. So if we look at it, it's like kiln, bricks, 1-star. Press, flour, 1-star. Boots, 1-star. And the fabric is still good. And the training gear has been good to me. So there's that. Incense, 1-star. Biscuits, 1-star. The paste is good for me. And the wine too, really. So not to be like all complaining about it or anything, but like just saying. All right, so I don't need these 3 anymore, so we're gonna just delete them to get our planks back. So that gets you guys done. Trade route in 43 seconds gets that one done. That gives me more amber, more brick. Okay, so that gives me plenty of brick. Another blueprint. I definitely want to get, I think, let's use some of that brick. Let's just go. Yeah, so let's move you over here. I'll plop you right there. All right, so coats are coming online. Still would love to get Porge online. You guys are doing paste, which is great. I can pop y'all out there. And then I want you all to make me using fabric. Just 2 bags of building materials. We should be good there. What haven't I built? So I haven't built my kiln. Haven't needed to yet. Haven't built my smokehouse. Haven't really needed it yet. Could always set the table. I think I'm still a little ways away. All right, so that one's done. All right, 15 amber. 10 brick. Yeah, 1 more blueprint. Pie is good for me. We have 2 species that want pie, and I can make flour. I can make biscuits. I'm supposed to get a furnace anyway, though, but not anytime soon, to be honest. Probably rather have it sooner rather than later. That would offload skewers too. Oh, I don't have a limit set on skewers. That's why they're running rampant here. Let's set that to 40. And actually we'll stop you guys. I think we'll go ahead and take it. pie and skewers would be great for me. Realistically, it's going to take me a hot minute if I even get to 4 more. Or, well, 3 more events. Ale's not bad here. Only helps my humans. Now, my humans are my biggest cohort. But... well, I mean... that would be a lot. Could ride my humans out to the end. Not really, but... I mean, if I set the tables, I have access to... incense, wine, and training gear already. So incense, wine, training gear. It covers everyone except for ale and education. Don't really have a good way to make the wine. And I think that's my biggest problem is I just don't have the resources to sustain making these things right now. I mean, ale would be the one that I could probably do pretty decently because I have the farms. I could even get a 3rd farm up if I really needed to. Where was my flour again? Press, right? Yeah, press. Oh, that's tough. I mean, yeah, if I get the algae, I'll have a ton of that. I should get the press online. Okay. Gives me 8. Even if I set the table, not gonna help me for very long. Yeah. Let's go furnace. Okay. All right, so we're into clearance. We should be able to cut through here in just a second. Yes, not. I mean, I guess I could do that one. I haven't been able to get a lot of. That would get Mohill Farmstead leveled up off the rip there. Then you guys are making me more and more. Okay. You get plopped up here. Oh. All right, so I think we shall start fishing this. How much wood do I have? Okay, so I have an okay supply. I can currently get below level 2. Level 3, I would need 16, which I can handle. So I could chop this and then drop down to level 3, and I'd be okay. So let's do that. Okay. And I haven't found any other mines, which is unfortunate. Coal mine would be great. May just want to get that copper mine online for the sake of it. Hello. What do you have for me? Could just take. I don't know. Got plenty of planks. Could prep ale for trying. Could buy ale, just try to prep to get to the in there. I got an ale building that would be good for like 1 season burn. Yeah, that could cover it. Hmm. Wouldn't be bad either. But I still don't have... Let me see what I get from the storm person. All right. Well, we get a cannery over here that I don't need because I already have one. Even more copper. Storm geyser. You get a regular fishing pond, which is actually not terrible. All in all, not like super helpful here. The noxious machinery. Don't... I mean, I could do that, but that would be a lot of blight rot. Particularly without foxes. I would end up probably... I mean, I definitely would hit 3. So that would be 12 cysts on top of whatever I generate. But theoretically doable. On the flip side, we could take this one. I could get coats in time, I think. Problem being, I mean, it gives me a lot of resource over here. So yeah, I can do that after the storm. I would just need to make the purging fire very quickly and then make sure I have my coats covered, which I'm making fast, so would TM be able to do that one? So okay, so yeah, that's manageable. All right, Storm Lady, what do you have for me? I don't want to play with... gain every time a villager dies or leaves. Ooh, okay. Honestly, I wish I could get both of these. There's a play here. Well, I got to take hidden from the queen because that enables the play. Don't know that I care about that. It's okay. I mean, trade heavy. I'm not actually set up particularly trade heavy this run. Global production speed increases good though. It's just generally like flat good. Okay, so let's grab that. All right, so now we have a play here. So when this is done in 12 seconds, We get the Manorial Court up. I might be able to ride my bats to Winning Town. All right, let me do this real quick. So I'm 3 shy. I want to make sure I get some storm water here. In fact, I should have been getting drizzle water there. I always forget. Once I unset them, I get to reset them. And that's why I usually just leave them set in. All right. So this storm should be okay. We'll want to make a bunch after we're done. All right. Make some flour there. Could honestly just go ahead and get another. Okay. That didn't tell me if I wanted to go with anything here. Do need to pay the 6. I'll do that now. I guess I didn't need to. I think I have a trader coming, but that's okay. Exactly all of my amber. Give me 50 ale. Hopefully that will let me do something at the... Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of want to get this too, actually, now. I don't have it, though. Get me to 10. Okay, so I'm actually weathering at level 4. That's crazy. Okay, so I can choose to nuke some species, but not bats. The double yield boost would be also really good. I could take out some humans and be okay. So right now I'm getting minus 20, which is neat. Let's have them finish doing what they're doing up here. Put one in there. Okay, so I got one more. Well, I actually don't need, well, secondary resources are still good though. Let's see what we get at the end of this before I do any more. More people I can exile. I'm at 41 now. Not getting any more yet. But with frogs, I'm just absolutely churning. Damn, not having a drizzle geyser, or sorry, a clearance geyser here is kind of hurting me. But I do need. I guess if I don't do the coats, I could do the crystallized dew. I do need them to make me a lot of Okay, lost supplies. Each completed dangerous or forbidden glade event. Lost supplies is not bad. I do like it, but it's much better when you get it early on, like year 2. I mean, I guess you could say that about a lot of them, but in particular, because, you know, I've already opened, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 glades. Like, that's 200 resources, maybe, you know, at least 120 of those, which I would have gotten if I had gotten it year 2. So at this point, you know, I am going to open a couple more glades here, so could be good, actually. No, sorry. That's completing the events. I misspoke. I misreferenced. Because I'm thinking of the one that gives you... What does it give you for opening glades? Anyway, 40 meat and 40 grain for completing this event. Could fish for something better. Something that synergizes with me getting rid of people would be kind of fun here. Could kind of do that. Worst case scenario, I decline it. Burn to a crisp is good. Would have liked to have had it before. Survivor bonding is also good. It's just generally good. Both of these are ones I would normally take. But do I go for the, like, because the one where it gives you like meat for people leaving or dying, my fuel situation is usually is fine, so I don't think I actually need burnt to a crisp. Yeah, let's just see what I can get. It's also good. Once again, would have been good to have it before. Mushroom seedlings again. I don't think I actually need it. Well, I guess I just take burnt to a crisp. Didn't get what I was hoping for, but I guess I take cobbler here. I could do better boots. Or did I actually, I think I was thinking of re-rolling this. Let's see what I got here. 70 need for leisures filled, or mine to level 2 and deliver 60 ore. That would incentivize me to get that mine online. This one, I have to buy more ale, which, I mean, I could do that, and I could probably get this one too. Let's grab that one though. Should have probably done this a long time ago, because that is sort of the mechanic here. Question is, do I get this mine online or that mine online? We need to get... I don't think I'm going to get enough to make it matter. Oh, my skewers ran out. Okay, but I still have paste. So that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we're gonna have you just do grain. Okay. So is there anyone, how many people do I not actually need? I need you guys to quickly make me... How much did I need? 12, perfect, okay. Yeah, so I'm good there. I guess I will use the... Yeah, I'll just use the crystallized dew. Wouldn't mind. Let's just take that one. Take that one. I don't know where I'm getting this clay from. I guess the... Oh, I already have to be running. Okay. All right. Is everyone staffed up here? Yeah. Okay, so it should be good. Okay. So pace is good. Moving pies and skewers around. So using that for flour. All right, so you guys are pulling the nets finally. That's good. And I got 56 fit. Okay, yeah, so that's a huge... Yeah, so that's a huge boon for me. All right, so let's cut through there so that we can get up to the top there. All right, we get you going up here. So you guys are doing fine there. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We have a clearance geyser finally, and we got more eggs, more. Okay, so just all good stuff. And then we have this thing, which that's good too. Grab one of you to pull that down. All right, so yes, I'm gonna re-roll this. Okay. I guess I could take good flour plus access to scrolls. It's not a bad pick. Add up planks. Yep. Let's see, just give me that 15 planks. All right, let me pull you up here, I guess. All right, well, we did get everyone online, which is nice. Short the planks, so that's why that was going on there. You guys are good. Probably need an extra farmer over there. I'm not catching a break here. Better planks, I guess. Problem is I really want porch, but I also don't have any service buildings. I only have 2 more blueprints after this, so like can probably okay. Newcomers. I could take the planks. I guess it's a little late for that. Guess I could re-roll this too. How many amber? I got enough amber too. Let's just take the most people here. And then we're gonna go in and go ahead and let's nuke. Lost a woodcutter. I say let's re-roll this once more. Wow, just wow. Okay. Guess how many caches? Actually don't have any. I guess, yeah, I got rid of all of them, so. You don't help me a ton, do you? What would I want here? Guess I could grab some bricks. I guess I could start getting. So I can make the various things here. Can't do too many of those, but I can at least have some. I could do a bit of wine. What else could I do? Didn't I have incense? Smokehouse. I haven't built it yet. Yeah. All right, so what do you give me? All right, some mushroom seedlings. Faster trade routes. Better packs of goods. Don't like most. I mean, I don't really think I need mushroom seedlings anymore. Guess I could take the more valuable ones here. Makes them worth a bit more, which I could lean into here. Quite a bit. Didn't get any there. Okay, so I need to get you guys in there. Can pop each one of y'all out here. Get a little bit of barrels. Do I reroll? Wait to reroll this? I don't know. I actually can't win that fast. I need you guys to chop through there for me. There we go. Ooh, lots of eggs. Okay. Finally some coal. A lightning catcher. All right, so I could do marrow for it, and then a huge hostility increase. Or oof, okay. I could technically make a bunch of oil real quick. I don't get any wildfire essence from anywhere. Sort of tearing down my hearth, my secondary hearth. Could go oil here. I actually don't have a ton of barrels until I could, okay, so I do have the ability to make copper. Yeah, there. I'm gonna pop you out of there. I'm gonna pop you out of there. Pop y'all out of there. Don't need you there. I'll put human in there, I guess. Okay, so we shall plop 4 of you in here. We're gonna insta upgrade that. Hmm. So you did that and you're getting me a bunch of amber. Okay, so I can re-roll that one. I guess let's use that amber to get one more try on that re-roll. Let's throw 2 of you in there to make me more wood quickly. Oh yeah, so the oil container thing, I mean, I could always do this one and just take the hostility hit, but then probably can't win in year 5. If I could make 60 containers real quick. Didn't I have did I not take I do have pottery. Where's that? Smokehouse. Okay. I do that. I could actually cancel doing the wine over here. Oh, they're using the pottery anyway. That's fine. In fact, let's set that to only use. Yeah, okay, it is. Okay, cool. That's fine. It's actually good. Okay, well then I have you guys make me 60 barrels here. Who has my oil press? Okay. I have a ton of you guys already cleared everything. I guess it's not cut through the storm. Go ahead and get me to 90 oil, and I'm going to type you to prioritize that, unfortunately. Good news. We got more for you. They're all over here, though. But that's okay. Do I need more of these? Guess I might as well. Should build a warehouse up here. A short one. I think I could go down to one of these now. Ba, 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 ba. I would need to or get some parts back for that one. Is there anything I don't need that much of? I think the roots are largely redundant now, actually. I also have a ton of warehouses that I could just maybe get by without. I mean, this one's pretty close. That was always kind of a stretch right there. There we go. I don't even know if I will, what's the, where is it? Getting minus 100 from that is quite nice. Okay, yes, actually, I will get... Actually, I could get 2 out of that one mine. Yeah, so there's that there. Yeah, +1 would actually be really good there too. All right. Did I wasn't paying attention. We're kind of close. Hopefully we're not using the oil. No, we're not. We got a lot of coal, so yeah, okay, we're good. I won't use the oil there. Yeah, they're close enough. I think I can pull that off. The question is over here. Actually, yeah. So we're good there. Okay, yeah, we can make that work. I may not actually need to worry about this now because, like, I'm about to get. I have one order done here. Let's see what we got here. At least 2 hearths upgraded to neighborhood level 2. 1 hearth upgraded to neighborhood level 3. 2 hearths upgraded to district. Well, I don't have the links to do that, unfortunately. This one I could do, though. I could do that one quite easily. All right, let's grab that. Oh, this one would give me a temple, which wouldn't be bad. But I would need to build another hearth, which I don't have the fire to do. And I don't have a building right now to do that anyway, so yeah, let's grab that. already have that covered. I would just need to build the packs of crops. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's start you guys doing it. Because that'll give me one. I got 2 orders that will get me there, so I would just need to get, and I need to slow my roll here a little bit actually. I should probably have woodcutters. There we go. And then you guys can pop out of there. You can pop out of there. You guys can pop out of there. You guys are still pulling those nuts. It's amazing, but you're almost done. So that's fine. And I don't think I need you guys to do another one. So I can get more people. I don't want to get too far along though, because I need to finish that event first. I could always favor someone to kill it. See how close we get. It wouldn't be terrible to get there and then be done with it, right? Like, alright, so I'll pull y'all out. All right, this every 150 cents sacrificing, every 30 baits used. That one would have been kind of nice. Every 4 new villagers who join the settlement. That one would have been nice earlier. Every 50 flour or dye produced. That was kinda okay. Tablets, tools, speed, scouts. I guess let's go tools. I mean, I'll just take the impatience, I guess. So gain 8 tools for every 50 flour or dye produced. Yeah. Guess I could, that one would be every 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes. Making tons of oil, I guess I could actually do that. Is that going to be better than this one? I can produce a lot of flour. I am producing dye too. Yeah, let's stick with that one. So let's forge that. Human resolve would be swell. Oh, that one would be amazing. Every 3 humans, I get 2. That would win it for me. Oh, God. Okay. Like I wouldn't have to do anything else. Okay, so you started it. We are now officially... So ideally, yeah, so okay, let me think about this. Ideally, I would want to be... I would have this one. I would get that one. So I need to earn 2 more points. I guess let's nix a frog. Cannery worker. Okay, so I need this one to finish. This is gonna be a bit of a. So I do need to get close enough without going over. I do need. If I want to do that one, I do need to get. Wrong one. Need 30 of these very quickly for me. So I need to think about this. How do I guess I disallow consumption of some things. I would just do coats. Because I need, I guess how much marrow do I have? Okay, yeah, let's just do that real quick. That'll make it go faster. So technically, if I get to 1, do I want to get to 1 though? Hopefully the order of operations works. Well, we dropped anyway, so that's fine. All right, so I definitely want to get this then, which we're fine. Oh, well, that would win it for me anyway, I think. And actually, I could just start killing people off. Oh, finally something I could use. Doesn't really matter. Tis not matter. I'll just grab human. It doesn't matter. Grab human thingy. All right, so I got enough there. All right, so okay, so that one's done. So once this finishes, I win. All right, so we now have that done. And we have 1 point left, and our quest, it says it's done. So we win. Huzzah! Okay. That one went a lot better, considering. I never did get to do, I mean, I did one. That human one was going to be interesting. I should have done that one before I won it, to be honest. I'm curious. It would have gotten them up, what, 6 times, was it 2? I can actually continue it. I might do that. 2,000 would, that's the power of that quality control. $700 skewers. Ended up doing 440 coats, which is actually impressive. So I guess this tells me I used 1,100 wood as ingredients. I think I sacrificed some there at one point, but largely I guess I lost probably 500-600 wood to quality control. And yet I didn't have a plank building, and planks were rarely a problem for me. And I had plenty of insects to get me by. So, just out of curiosity, and I don't usually bother to continue a settlement, but yes. But all right, I don't want to die, but this is 3 humans, human resolved up by 2. Nice. So then look at that. 7 dedication. And then 1535, 60% yield doubling boost. Still have 36 people, which sometimes where it lands anyway, so I had quite the labor. All right, well, that was fun, but I guess that does show you that that can be a powerful strategy, particularly if you really prioritize taking people. And on this one, I didn't even get any settlement things where I get more people. Like if I gotten or you know, there's some events like the escape convicts one where I could get just a lot of extra people that way. So it could have stacked really crazily. And just thinking about like if I had managed to get the cannibalism one or something like that, which would give me a ton of meat on top of all that, or even the Stormforge one, which gives you jerky, which I didn't need the jerky. So but let's move on. And see. All right, yep, we earned our planks and our vegetables, so we have a really good baseline set of stuff here. Oh, and we get another event over here. It's really sending us on a tangent. Cost all of your starting caravans. All of your starting caravans lose one villager for the duration of this cycle. A rain punk automaton will permanently occupy one workspace in every mine. Don't think I value that very highly. I mean, you don't always get mines up. In fact, I actually somewhat rarely do. Maybe not rarely, it's not there. Somewhere between 25 and 50% of the time I might have mines. The rest, not so much. So, I'm losing a villager across the board for something that's only going to kind of help me every so often. When the game after constructing and detonating a blight bomb, you gain access to fuel rods for the next 3 games. They are crafted in the field engineering station and can be used to significantly boost the effectiveness of rain engines. I've not done this one yet. The fact that it's only good for 3 games, for the next 3 games too, so I don't even get to pick when I want to use it, means I value it kind of less. So much so that I'm not sure I would like to go off in that direction. Well, here's the interesting thing. Can't reach that. If I was going to do anything, I would need to do just a standard settlement. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. That'll be something for next time. GG's.